Good morning, class. In today's session, we will see testing blindness. So, in yesterday's session, we have covered the predicates. How far this predicates interpretation will affect the programming. And also, we have seen this the variables on the predicates what we have been used should be independent or dependent based on the process we are. If they are the dependent, just mark it as a or just know them it as a dependent one. Uncorrelated means any uh, expressions truth value is affecting the execution of another control statement, then it is a correlated. And also the variables, also any variables change means the any value is been changing and it is affecting the another values behavior, then it will also specified as a correlated variables. Coming to this blindness of this testing here is we need to see that whether this predicates what have been used or place it correctly or not. And also if you have been using some statements in this predicate, how far it is affecting that representations. So in this we have the three such types of the blindness. The first one is the assignment blindness. The assignment blindness means the value which has been assigned to a variable which is a prior to that expression is affecting that one. For example, see this one, x is equals to 7. X is equals to 7 has been considered, and we are taking a predicate after some statements which is a y greater than 0. In this representation, there is no any, means the first one, there is no any relation between the x and the y values. If it is there, we need to mention, but if it is not mentioned means they are not related to each other in this one. Whatever the value will be, x value is a positive or negative or x is equals to 7 or anything, then there is no any effect on that y variable. So just interpret this predicate. Interpretation of the predicate means see the values being used for this one. So the predicate is y greater than 0. Okay, and you have the another value that is x is equals to 7. Whatever the value it is, there is no any change in this one. So what are the true values and what are the false values here we need to write. So the true values will be 1 comma infinity, and the false values will be 0, minus infinite comma 0. Okay, so these are the values you have been taking for this one. So here it should take the values 1 comma infinity, and then infinity minus infinity comma 0 has been considered as the false statements. How far it is affecting the statement what you are using, how far it is affecting, see here. Let me write here. So the values, this second predicate what we are using here is x is equals to 7, and blindly we mentioned x plus y greater than 0. Okay, so basically the truth value what we are using has to start from 1 comma infinity, as it is starting from 1 comma infinity. The set what we are taking, what are the values for that one here is 1 comma infinity here. But see if it is taking 1 comma infinity or not. False can be minus infinity comma 0. Blindly we write this steps here. But this one, what you wrote is not the correct statement. Why so? Here is the value, what you took here is 7. X value is 7. X value and Y value. If there is a change in the X value, means there is no change in the X value. What remains unchanged here is X, and we need to update the value, which is Y. So it is 7. The expression should be greater than 0. Expression should be greater than 0 means we can start from -6. Okay. Next, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1 and 0. After that, 1, 2, 3 and then 4. Okay, and so on. So here, see the value here. What is the value we are getting? The value we are getting here is 1. Yes, no? So it is getting 1. And here it is 2, it is 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And again, 7 plus 1, 8, 9, 10, like that you are taking. You can't take the -7 here. Why? So here is, it is not greater than or equals to 0. It is greater than 0, that's all. And now the value of the true value of this one here is, it starts from -6 and up to infinity you can take the values. What are the false values here? The false values are consider -infinity, comma, whenever you are taking -7. Whenever you are taking the -7 value, what happens here? It is being considered as a negative values here. That is a 0 has been forming, and it will be specified as a thing. So in this representation, the values what have been chosen has changed. Means let us consider X and Y be any value, not a positive value, be any value there. What happens here in this representation? You are not allowed to take the values apart from the this one. Means here we are having the value. What is the set here? Whenever Y value is 1 and infinity, or 1 to infinity, it will be considered as a true. Whenever we are taking the false statements, it should be -infinity, and then highest end is a 0 here. But unnecessarily, how many elements you have been adding for the processing here is, so we are using from 0 to, means -6 to 0 we are using. What happens in this thing? So this has been considered as a, it's a wrong list here. How it is being affected means that the statement what you have been used, the assignment statement what you have been used for the processing is being taken the change in that one. So what happens here? We are adding multiple, means some wrong set values to that one. So before adding or before taking this values to that one, means here, what happens here is we need to see that whether it is affecting our expression or not. If it is affecting the expression, what you are doing, we are not being allowed. Means what comes here? What comes here is, when we start the execution, for the processing, means how far it is affecting. See, you may have the resultant 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I means may specify that is a output 1. So what we are taking is a output 1, and then output 2, output 3, output 4, or anything. So what happens here? Whenever we are getting the output 1, it will be generated by its own inputs only. So what we are forming here is, in this representation, if you see what it is doing, it is allowing to take the values here. So the values what we have been chosen are the correct or not, we need to see. From where it has to start? It has to start from 1 and it has to end at the infinity. And the values what you have been chosen for that one will be like that only. Means the values what you have been chosen for the 2, 3, 4. So the what it is doing, it is generating the output initial. So here what happens here, it is adding other such values, which is the -6 and -5, -4. From that where it is starting, it including these values, it is including the 1, 2, 3, 4 values there. But what happens here, it is accessing the other values which are not part for that one also. Means unnecessarily you are executing the data, that's all. But unnecessarily you are, means whatever the selected, the desired paths will be taken for the wrong outputs here. Means it is executing. When it is has to execute, it has to execute when it is 1 and greater than 1. That's all. But what it is doing, it is executing in this representation. Okay. And coming to the next one, which is equality blindness. Equality blindness means this one is affecting the value, means whether it is a correlated or not, you need to see. The first predicate, see here in this equality blindness, we have the first predicate y equals to 2 and x plus y greater than 3. Okay, interpret this one. Interpretation means you don't know the x value, we know the y value, which is a 2. X plus 2 greater than 3. So whatever you are taking should be greater than 3. The interpretation for the x means the y value is already it is having its own value. Then there is no need to create an interpretation for that one. So for the true, what we are having here is it should be greater than 3. We are not saying that it should be equals to 3. So for the true values, it should start from 2 here. Means if you are taking x value as a 1, what happens? 3 greater than 3, condition fails there. So it should start from the 2 and infinity. Okay. Next one, false. False, if you are taking x as a positive integer, then 0, 1 will be the set for that positive integer. Just consider the positive integers only. And when you will start the execution here, x is equals to 2 only when you are processing, then you will start the execution. So here, if the y is equals to 2, y equals to 2 there, and x value is being considered as a value which is a 2, then it allows you, the first predicate will allows you to take the processing of this one. Okay. But here it should start with the 2 that has to consider. And coming to the second one. Second one is taking the y value equals to 2. If y equals to 2, it is allowing to execute the next value. So what happens here? In this representation, x value, if y equals to 2, that's all. And then x is greater than 1. X is greater than 1. what happens here? It is allowing to take the values. Why it is being taken as a x is greater than 1? So see here, in the previous one, in the previous representation, what is to doing? It is allowing to take the x value as a greater here. So the x value should be greater than 1 and it is been started from 2. Whenever we are taking y equals to 2, then it is allowing to execute this one. Whenever we are taking x is equal y equals to 2 and it is consist of any positive integer, the second one, that is a buggy one, will execute. And it is also true here, y equals to 2 and x plus y is greater than 3. By interpreting what you are getting, the x value should be greater than, see here, by interpretation what you are getting, x should be greater than 3 minus 2, which is indeed specified as a x greater than 1. So what they took here is, if we are being considering x should be greater than 1 to execute this one, then why to need this x plus y should be greater than 3? Okay, what you are taking the x value 2 has been executed here. So if you take these values to be possible, when we are starting the execution, just plot it this one. X value is 2, y value is 2. Whenever we are getting the input value as a 4, then you will start the execution of this one as a true value. So this one's set is 2 comma infinity, 0 comma 1, or the set. Whenever we are executing this one, when it starts to execute means when we are taking the input value which is a 4, then only it starts the execution. Okay, means what is the true set here is, you are passing the true set here for the truth value here. Means when it becomes true, whenever it is having the value 4, then only it becomes true. Okay, but see here, this is not for this total expression. I said this is for the x value. So x value, whenever we are taking the x value 2 comma infinity, then only the expression will become true. When this total expression will become true means when we are having the value that is 4 comma infinity. The true value is 4 comma infinity, and then false value is, take only the positive integers, 0 comma 3. Whenever it is getting 0 comma 3, what happens here? It is being taken as a expression. So this is for the expressions truth values, and this is for the x truth value, and y is being considered as a 2. Then see what are the sets, how it is going to process here is for this one, x greater than 2. For this x greater than 1, what are the truth values here? It is been starting from 2 comma infinity. And what are the false values here? The false value should be 0 comma 1. There is no change if you see this one. There is no change in this one when we are executing the x value and x greater than 1 value here. But when you see, the output of this one will start when x plus y greater than 3. When x plus y greater than means you need to start from the expression input value 4. But what do? You added this 2 comma 3 here. Means here you just started with 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay. And here in this session, how we are going to start? 4, 5, 6 and so on. And you added 2 such values to that one. 2 extra values has been added for that one, and these 2 values are being taken for the processing. So in this one, the prior one, what you have been taken, you should take this, means you have been interpretation has been done. So whenever we are taking this type of the representation, interpretation has to be done. And by that interpretation, you can't say that the value should be greater than 1, the value should be processing 1. So if it is specifying that the x value should be greater than 1, That's all. Individually, you are taking the X value and then Y value. What happens here is, it is not specifying that output should start with the input 2 here. The output should start with the input 4 for the true value. Whenever you are taking 0, 1, 2, 3, what happens here? It is not executing here. It is not executing for the process. The false values what we are using for the processing also included in this one. And you are achieving this output twice by using the wrong values here. That is a equality blindness. Okay. And coming to the next one, self blindness means whenever we are using expression like representation, its multiples also become true. Multiples means here you are taking the expression as a x is equals to a. X is equals to a, and the expression here is x minus 1, sorry, 1 greater than 0. Indeed, it is being specified as a minus 1 greater than 0. What are the multiples of this a minus 1 here is a into a minus 1. Okay. Next one, 2 into a minus 1. Three into a minus 1, and so on. We can make it as n into a minus 1. So whenever we are taking expression into that 1, you may consider that this is not the correct statement for the processing. Means the x plus a. If you see x minus 1 greater than 0, then it will be considered as a x plus a minus 2 greater than 0. If you substitute, take the buggy one, x is equals to a. What is the statement there? X plus a minus 2 greater than 0. So just interpret that one. What is x? A plus, already a is there, and minus 2 greater than 0. Process this one, 2a minus 2 greater than 0. So make the 2 as a common factor for that one. Then a minus 1 greater than 0. So what is the expression? Actually, the expression is x minus 1 greater than 0. If you forgot to make this one, means if you are taking the same expression or the same variable into that one, what happens here is, it allows you to take this one to be. If you are taking x plus a minus 3 there, all the time it's not true. X plus a minus 3. So here the value is a plus a minus 3. And you are having the value 2a minus 3. Okay. And there is no any common factor. It won't be bothering that expression. Whenever you are getting the multiples only, you will have the problem there. Okay. So here in this representation, you need to see that whether it is considering this one or not. It will be taken as a common factor. How far it is? If we are taking x plus a, not a, 2a minus 3. If you are writing expression like that, then it will be bothering for that one. So here this will be 3a minus 3. Then you are taking the 3 as a common factor, and that is, sorry, a minus 1. That's all. If you are taking a here, then it will be not a ambiguity for this representation. If you are taking 2a there, what happens here? It is allow you to take the common factor for that representation. Just assignment statement what we have been done. If you are using expression, means not the expressions, if any variables into that one, try to avoid that variable what you have been assigned into that conditional statement. If you have been trying to use this conditional statement with that expression, it allows you to take only the not only the x plus x minus 1 here, or what also it is doing, indeed it is been specifying 1 into x minus 1, 2 into x minus 1, 3 into x minus 1, and so on, n into x minus 1. Indeed, what is been representing? It is representing x minus 1 as a minus 1. So that is a self-blindness. Self-blindness means unknowingly you have been taking the expressions, what you have been chosen, what you are taking the assignment statement into that expression, assign value into that expression. It allows you to process this one in the wrong way also. Okay. So that's the self-blindness. Next one, path sensitizing. So path sensitizing means execution will be performed. Execution will be performed means here, what is the execution? Means if you are getting the errors, then only we can say that it is not executed. Whatever the paths you have been taken for reaching this exit statement, then it will be considered as a solutions for that one. But reaching the this exit statement is a solution for all. We may specify that this predicate expression what we are using, this predicate expression has to be evolved. To evolving or to execute this predicate expressions, what you are doing, we need to take the set of solutions to be approached. Means what are the solutions to be taken to consider to achieve this predicate expression will be considered as a path sensitizing. Set of the solutions means to achieve this predicate expression, how many values we are having is the set of values we have been mentioned there by interpreting that one. Means we need to reach this to reach this conditional statement, we are having set of paths. To achieve this conditional statement, we have the values here. The paths which have been chosen for this one will be specified as a path sensitization. How we are going to take this path sensitization means we have been multiple methods. The first one is the review. Review means plot all these, as I said in the previous session, plot all the graphs on the paper and try to take the enough paths there. Enough paths means just take the decision, that is a table there, the path table representation. In that, the decision is being covered at least once, means yes, not at least once means S has been covered once, Y has been, sorry, no has been covered once, that's all. No need to execute multiple times in this one. If it is been executed, because sometimes the predicate what you have been using will be common for all paths you have been using. And also you have to see the process links has been processed. So by that what you are doing, you have been taking the achievable and unachievable paths here. Achievable and unachievable paths has to be taken. So here for that one, take this, how we are going to process this one. Here is cover all the paths here. If the path is not been achievable, means it is not saying that it is not executing. Whether it is giving, for example, if you are taking the any program, you are writing the if and else statement. If you are having the if statement is having the print statements, else statement also having the print statement. Whether it is executing if or else, it is also in the execution only. But if it is not executing any, it couldn't reach that one, what happens here is then it is called as a unachievable path here. So just make it as a sure that what are the achievable paths, unachievable paths there. Means you need to study about each and every representations there. For small means for small lines of code program, it will be very easy for reviewing. If you are taking the a big project there, reviewing will be not the easiest one. So to get this one, to get this process, what you have to do, we need to take this one could be processed. So here, while processing, we need to take the path and then what are the achievable paths and achievables, and what you are taking, what are the paths you have been mentioning has to be specified as a path product also. And from that one, you need to make this find a solution for that one. If you are doing in such a way, if for the big projects, it is not possible to access this. So what he has to do is nothing but we need to follow the another method that is called a heuristic procedure for the sensitizing paths here. What is this being meant for here is this heuristic paths will study about the variables and what you are taking, that is predicates what you are having. So here in the yesterday's session, we have seen the independent and correlated concept. Now this will be used here. So first what you have to do, first plot all the paper, all the variables what we are using there. So all the variables what we are using here is, you may mention it as a any other, means what are the variables you are using, first identify them, and from that identification you need to identify only the variables which are been affecting the decisions. That's all. Not all the variables will be taken as for the processing. And we need to predicate classify these predicates as a dependent and independent. Means if the values has been affecting, means any change on that variable has been affecting the truth value as a false or the false value as a truth, we need to identify this one. So dependent and independent we need to find out. And also we need to find out the correlated and then uncorrelated also. And we need to start the procedure here. How we are going to start the procedure means take the uncorrelated predicates and independent predicates there. Uncorrelated and independent predicates means we need to select only some predicates there. Try to make the cover all the paths here. So means which are including these two. If they are being considering, means if they are achieved enough paths there, mark them and place it there. Okay, and see the coverage has been finished or not. So if it is not finished, go for the another step. So another step here is using this independent one with the correlated predicates. So we need to add this correlated, uncorrelated, and then independent predicates there. Means by that you are achieving some paths there. If the paths are enough, means all the predicates has been covered, or the enough means what it has to do, it has to stop there. If it is not been there, then what it has to do, you need to consider dependent predicates there. So here this dependent predicates will include some other predicates there, if it is not been processed in correlated or uncorrelated. And coming to the last one, use this all the correlated and then uncorrelated, all this one for the processing. By that what it is doing, it is been achieving. Means here it is not been processing, that it is not necessary to take all the values there, all the predicates there. So here what it has to do, it has to be processed at least once. So here classify the predicates and add the one more predicates and try to achieve the paths there. See the predicates what here been chosen has been covered or not. Covered means it is been tested at least once or not. We need to see at least once it is visited. At least once it is visited for yes, for no. We need to consider for both. So if it is at least visited, then we will stop the procedure there itself only. Then we will execute, we will process this sensitizing of that one representation. And coming to the next one, that is a path instrumentation. Here in path sensitization, we are having the set of the solutions there. And these solutions means to reach that path predicate, we are allowing to take the multiple paths there. So here this multiple paths what you have been chosen at the correct one or not, means you reach at some point there. You have to reach some point. You reach at that point using the correct way or not, we need to see. If it is not like that, what happens here? This has been not been taken from the intended path here or intended output. So there we need to stop the processing. So to overcome that one, what you are taking, we are taking the path instrumentation into an account. See whether the outcome has been come from the intended path or not. How why we are mentioning this one is we are having a problem that is a coincidental correctness there. So the next session I will continue this one. Thank you.